catches for Lageman on the evening, and a fresh set of downs as we go inside of 2 minutes left in the half. An important possession for Cal. Here's Vereen. Looks for running room over the right side. He's inside the 10-yard line. Fights his way down to the 6. That is just pure effort by Shane Vereen, his 15th carry of the opening half.
Cal going to their fly motion with Savelli, number 20. That quick motion kind of keeps the attention of the second level mainly for Stanford. And then here comes Shane Vereen on the zone run right up inside, a very hard in between the tackle runner.
Third time in the red zone for Cal. Vereen again. Takes a big hit as he gets down to the 2-yard line, and he is down. Clock at 1:17 and running. Sherman with a big hit. Vereen taking some punishment as Jeff Tedford knows they need 7 on this, not 3.
But I really like the fit that Cal is getting up front. You see a hat on a hat. You hardly see any penetration by Stanford's front 7. That's a great sign for Cal, but it means nothing if you can't finish with a touchdown right here.
From the 2-yard line, Vereen leans forward. Touchdown, Cal. His 8th rushing touchdown of the year, and he tightens the noose a little bit on Stanford.
And I don't know about you, partner, but Shane Vereen is a hard runner. The yards after contact, all the tackle that he's broken today, he pushes the pile himself. He doesn't have the weight of Toby Gerhart or the reputation, but he can run the football very hard up inside.
14 plays, 85 yards, 5 minutes and 47 seconds.
Well, Shane Vereen is saying, hey, guys, jump on my back, and I will get it done. You can see right here, he has a good teacher in Best, one carrying the load for the other, to try to flip this field, starting in a backed-up situation.
Now Ross goes in motion, wide to the right. Riley claps his hands, wants the football, fires the strike, first down over the 20 up to the 24-yard line. Nice catch by Jeremy Ross out of Sacramento, California. Just a junior. Had a huge day versus Washington State. 230 all-purpose yards.
And out of the bunch situation, you have a receiver going down the middle in the seam, and you have Ross just running a hook route. You have a pattern out in the flat. Right now in that 3-man situation, kind of 3 on one side, 1 on the other, Cal is finding something to work with in the pass game.
Stanford empties the safety position wide open, but Cal goes with a run, and Vereen takes a hit at the 28-yard line, able to pick up about 4 on the play. Thomas Kaiser on the stop, a sophomore out of Wexford, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh. But I like the play calling right now by Andy Ludwig.
I do. I think there's kind of a nice feel to it, a nice rhythm. And one thing you like as a play caller is right now in the line of scrimmage, the offensive line is getting a very good fit in that run game.
There's a pickup of 4 on first down. Here's Vereen. Maybe gets about 3 more. That'll set up a second or third down in about 2. You know, we talk about Andy Ludwig, the offensive coordinator. Last 4 years was part of the undefeated Utah team, and when he was at Utah. But he and Jeff Tedford speak the same language, don't they?
Yeah, Andy 2 different times followed Ted to Fresno. Jeff Tedford left to Oregon, and then Andy Ludwig ended up in Oregon. Jeff Tedford left there. So they speak the same language because they've been in similar systems a few different times in their careers.
And it is third down and just over 2 yards. Riley rolls out, throws back, got Marvin Jones for a first down, up over the 40 to the 44-yard line. Mark on your calendars December 19th versus returns to the cage. 6 fearless warriors, 1 destructive night, led by Donald Ciccone and Ed Ratcliffe, battling for a title shot, plus a bone-crushing lineup featuring the world's top bantamweight contenders, Njokuani and Horadeki. Yaya versus Benavidez. 3 explosive WEC fights live December 19th at 10 Eastern, only on Versus. They just rolled off my tongue, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did a great job with those.
Riley on first down. The deep out pass is caught by Skylar Curran, the tight end. He gets down to the 35-yard line. That was probably Kevin Riley's best thrown ball of the evening.
And very well disguised, because Skylar Curran is actually the tight end on the side away from that bunch of receivers. So if you consider the bunch of receivers to the left, the defense is thinking if they throw a pass, it's probably going to come out of that package. And here Curran comes dragging across from the other side of the field.
Well, he had a reception versus Arizona. That's his first reception in 3 games, and he gets another one tonight. And 1st and 10 from the 35, back to the ground game. What a nice job by Vereen. He should have been dropped for about a 4-yard loss. Shave Scove did not wrap him up completely.
And the mark of a good back is how many times you prevent or keep your team out of negative plays. And there's a great example of it. That should have been -3 or 4 like you said. Instead, it's a +3 yards. That's what good running backs do.
Holding on to the football.
And they've been successful because their average on 3rd down to gain was only been 4.4 yards. Now they're looking at 3rd and 7.
And it is loud. Riley, 4-man pressure, steps up, throws, pass is caught at the 22-yard line. Anthony Miller, his 2nd reception, coming off the knee surgery, his 1st game back. That was huge.
Good-looking player, 6'3", almost 260 pounds. It's just a matter right there of a rebound. Keep your big body in front of the defender until the ball arrives. That's what Anthony Miller does. You can see the defender has nothing to do but try to get over the top. Does Bo McNally on that play, and he just couldn't get there in time.
Boy, that was a heck of a catch and a big 1st down reception. Riley looks again. Scrambles, throws, passes complete inside the 10-yard line down to the 8, and it's Moran Tucker. That's his 2nd catch of the evening, and Cal is showing us some offense.
Well, what they're showing us, Ron, is remember we talked about Jeff Tedford wants to get our speed out in space. That's what we're seeing right now. Is Andy Ludwig is doing a good job of formationing personnel groups and getting Cal's speed one-on-one and in favorable matchups against the secondary of Stanford.
See the numbers on Riley on this drive, 5 of 6, 71 yards. We sometimes like to throw a screen on this, but Riley throws it up, and that's overthrown, intended for Jones. He thought he was held. He had a penalty flag thrown.
Yeah, he was.
He turned around quickly.
You're exactly right, and I think it was at the linebacking level, or actually the nickelback Richard Sherman inside on the double move. Jones was going to the post.
The pass being thrown, holding on the defense, number 26. Penalties enforced, half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down.
We thought it was Sherman, maybe it was Howell, number 26, but inside the double move right there, sit down and then go, and Howell reaches out with his right hand. It was Sherman over the top and Howell underneath. Good route on that play by Marvin Jones.
And it's 1st and goal now from the 8. 4th time in the red zone for Cal tonight. Green straight up the middle, goes for 6, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cal. Stanford had a 14-0 lead, and now Cal has taken the advantage 16-14 with the extra point to come. Javid Best on the sideline can only watch, but his team has been impressive on offense, and we've got a player that looks injured at about the 4-yard line or 3-yard line. Stanford trainer's out.
That wildcat formation where Vereen gets that direct snap has been pretty good for Cal here tonight. A good change of pace. And then number 75, Summers Gavin, does a great job right here. He will pull and lead up. Vereen just kind of hesitates and then gets up in behind him. But the big boy, Summers Gavin, just absolutely unloads.
Well, I'd say Summers Gavin, redshirt freshman out of San Francisco St. Ignatius, he's having a heck of a game.